He's a little dry today.
I feel
He's very dry. He's very dry.
He's like a baby's bottom in Pampers.
He's got a sunburn on his head.
And on his bum. All right. Yep. I'm the first. There you go, Steph. You made it. Good to hear it. Hey,
Awesome.
Terry. How's it going, bud?
Hey.
A couple weeks. Yeah. Mike, glad to have you back.
Sir, I love it.
Rebecca, you seem a bit shocked that you're here tonight. Rebecca?
I actually,
Speechless?
No, she's actually just been caught and put on a dock.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gasping for air.
Oh.
Did you see that, Mike?
Like
Hold
a
on.
caught,
Yeah.
like a
Hold
caught
on, Mike.
fish.
Hold
Gotcha.
on.
Yeah.
Let me throw this out here for you. All right? Look at this.
Oh. Okay.
What's up, Briscoe and Steph?
Yeah, Steph.
Yeah.
Katie Joe.
Yeah, Katie. Hi to you, too. Mike, you want to say hi to Katie so she might acknowledge you, too?
Hi, Katie.
Yeah.
I am also part of this show.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Thanks a lot, Rosebud. Jeez. Why don't you go back to shit or chat or whatever the fuck his name is?
Oh, Steph.
All right, Microphone Insider, we're back. I'm already in vacation mode, so I apologize already. Saturday, I'm flying to Houston, and Sunday, I'm hopping on a boat, a big boat. They call it a ship, and I'm off to Cozumel and a bunch of other places for my birthday. So I'm out of here, people. Beat it.
Nobody does a ship like Jim.
Yep. Hey, when it comes to bullship, I'm the king of the bullshippers.
He's king of the bullshippers. I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah. Who's Mike and Jim? Okay. Well,
Don't
look at
know
that.
on a daily basis, honestly.
Katie Jostock being funny on her last mention here on TMI. That's so awesome of you. Great thing. Thanks, Katie. Jesus. Wow. Katie who? Remember that girl that used to be on that Topaz and Stillman show? Yeah, whatever happened to her?
I think she might have pissed off the executive producer.
She got replaced faster than Roseanne's oldest daughter. She got booted off the show quicker than Chuck Cunningham from Happy Days. And if you're old enough to
Chuck
get that
Cunningham.
reference, yeah, like Chuck
She went
Cunningham.
up the stairs and never came back
That's
down.
it.
Family matters.
I'm going upstairs with my ball and never leaving. What happened to Family
my
Matters?
God. That's exactly what happened. She went upstairs one time and then she never came back.
Who's she?
The oldest daughter on Family Matters.
Oh, really? I didn't know that one. Okay.
We're white. We're white. We're
We're
talking
white,
about Happy
Terry.
Days,
Come on.
Okay.
I
Rebecca,
know
explain
that,
to
but it
this
happened
guy,
in
will you?
Family. It happened there too.
Is that the
Oh,
Urkel
is that
guy?
what happened, Rebecca?
Is that the Urkel guy?
Yeah.
Did I lose
Is that
that?
the Urkel guy?
The Winslows.
The Winslow. Oh, Carl Winslow, the cop, who also played a cop in that Christmas movie with Bruce Willis, right?
And
Yes,
and
that
Die
Christmas
Hard.
movie.
Right.
Definitely a Christmas
Multiple
movie.
Die
Definitely a
Hards.
Christmas movie.
And I think he was a cop in a Predator movie as well, wasn't he?
I think he was a cop, maybe in a series. Who knows? Maybe
Like Predator
maybe he's a cop.
2.
Maybe he was a cop in real life.
He could be just a cop. That could
Could've
be
been.
it. Maybe he's copping a field. Who knows? Anyhow, as you know, this show really has no basis whatsoever, and we've just wasted 4 minutes of your time. So thank you so much for being a part of the Microphone Insider. We have a great show tonight. I say that every 2 weeks.
Still
because
true.
It's so true. It really is. It just keeps getting better and better. A question was posed to me earlier as we were doing our little pre-game, as we call it. Are we going to break the record?
Or not?
Andy asked, "What's the record?" I said 7. Terry said, "I thought it was 6." Well, if you get 7, then you get the record. What's the record? What's it for? It's for playing that song that Mike loves so much. Mike loves it so much that he requests it. He calls me up during the
It's a
off days.
classic.
It was an instant classic just to start.
Instant classic.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll get you back
No
up
one
there,
actually
Katie.
likes it.
I love you again. You didn't want us to play it at all? What if we don't play it at all tonight?
Oh, man. Don't fucking threaten me with a good time.
When's your birthday, Mike?
When's my birthday? I
Yeah.
don't know. Some other day than now. Not today.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to play it for your birthday.
Every day is my birthday, Jim.
Seriously, I was wondering when your birthday was. I was going to give you the day off as far
May
as
1st.
playing.
My actual birthday is May 1st.
May 1st. We have a show, I think, coming up right after that, right?
Damn Tauruses.
Probably.
Hey, nothing wrong with Tauruses. Mine's next Thursday, April 23rd. Let me pull up this calendar.
I said what I said.
You say May 1st, right?
I did.
Okay, I'll tell you what. That's a Friday. April 30th, we'll go. We won't play this song whatsoever. Not one time on April 30th. No, that's not the one. Where's the one I like? Oh, this one here.
If Terry can cook and you can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you.
Oh, wait. We can't play the song.
You're going to
without-
fucking...
You got to have the visuals. You got to have the visuals. It's all about the
We don't need
visuals,
the
right?
visuals.
Here we go.
There it is.
Cook and you can too.
Wait for the
His
change.
friends are his reason to bring food to you. Chef Briscoe Power, bringing dinner to yours and mine.
Mine.
It's worse every time I hear it.
Oh, it's so much better every time. Every
Tim
time.
Freelater has a sticker from Rebecca. It's on his phone.
I love it.
Really?
I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I got that sticker. Yeah, it's from who had those stickers? Rebecca Olivier, something like that. Somebody gave me one.
Yes.
It was awesome. Thank you for that sticker. I appreciate that. Okay, so should we just get to it? Have we bullshipped enough?
Do it. Yes, we bullshit.
I think
enough.
Rebecca
Let's
says
start
yes.
the show.
Okay, Rebecca.
She's surprised that we haven't started already.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get to it then. You ready?
If Terry can cook and
You said get to it. I mean, here we are.
His friends are his reason to bring food to you. Chef Briscoe Power, bringing dinner to yours and mine.
All right.
That guy. Such a stud. Such a stud that guy is, man. Such a stud.
So good, Mike. So good. I mean,
So good.
so good. That's what, 3 times or twice?
I think we're gonna count that as
If Terry can cook and you can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you. Chef Briscoe Power, bringing dinner to yours and mine.
Oh man. Whew. All right, y'all. Let's get this show on the
Let's just
road.
go for it.
Today's recipe, we got cheesy egg bites, y'all, and these are great. You can freeze them. You can put them in a refrigerator, so you can just use like half a dozen eggs and just have them just laid out for your breakfast for a couple of days.
Can I just ask a question here, Terry?
Sure.
Cheesy egg bites. Is this just a manly way of saying teeny tiny quiches?
No, because there's no crust.
Oh, fair enough. Continue then.
All right. See, here are your ingredients. You need 6 eggs, 1 can of diced fire roasted tomatoes. I highly advise to fire roast it because that flavor is great. You need 1 little bunch of basil, shredded cheese of your choice. You need 1 pre-cooked sausage link that you could just cut up into little, and you can dice up into little pieces to add them in there. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Butter up that nonstick muffin tin. Why do you need to butter it if it's nonstick? I don't know. You just do. You got to dice that sausage. That's correct. You dice that sausage and basil up, open that can of tomatoes, and drain out all that liquid so that it doesn't flood your pan. You want to crack those eggs, 1 egg into each muffin, into each one of those spots. Then you want to add your sausage and basil to the eggs in the tin, and then make sure you add the cheese last on top to give you that little top crust. That'd be good to go. You just pop those in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. 25 if you want them to be a little dippy. 30 if you want them to be more like hard-boiled. And there you go. You get those
Dippy?
beauties.
Is dippy eggs actually a thing? Dippy?
Dippy eggs. Apparently, according to Nick Mars, dippy eggs is definitely a thing. So,
You can go to any
very
restaurant
delicious.
in Pennsylvania and get dippy eggs. You just order it.
I think it's literally on the menu, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
don't you just call those over easy or over medium?
It's more than that.
Over.
Dippy eggs are like over very easy.
It's like an art form.
Yeah.
All right. It's just a teeny
All right,
tiny
there you go.
frittata as far as Stephanie's concerned. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. TMI stands for too many ingredients and instructions. Do you want us to email it to you, Otis?
Thank you.
Or Otai? Or TMI plays too much of
Too many ingredients.
interesting
There's like
songs.
5. There's like 5 ingredients.
Terry can cook and you can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you.
Can we just stop?
Chef Briscoe Power, bringing dinner to yours and mine.
All right. Mike, your turn.
Play his song. Play his walk-up song.
Okay, in the spirit of this, noise canceling headphones are awesome, and I saw that you can get the AirPods Pro 3 for only $200 right now. I can get you a link to that if you want, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I recently rediscovered well, I didn't really rediscover, but I had gotten a MacBook Air because we've been talking about that for forever, and I needed something to put on it. I didn't want to put a skin on it because it looks cheesy, and I'm not like a angsty 23-year-old kid.
Mike takes
So-
his computer's au
I
naturel.
do.
Never puts a
Well,
skin
I'm a
on it.
professional.
Yeah,
So I
attaboy.
needed something to protect it because you don't want to mar it all up and make it all gross. So I had this case for my iPad. It's from a company called Waterfield or sfbags.com. And I've had this case for, I don't know, multiple iPads now. It's about 8 years old. Works great. It's a waxed canvas and it's got a nice brown leather on the bottom. They last forever. So I got another one for my MacBook. And the new one is obviously, it doesn't have the patina on it and whatnot, all the leather here. So I was like, cool, great. And I love it. It feels great. If you're looking for something to put a travel computer in, you might want to check them out. It's sfbags.com. But then I was digging into the site a little bit more, and they have a different kind of case. These things are not super cheap, but they're very high quality.
Is it a good
And
hand field? A good hand feel, Mike?
It's incredibly good hand feel.
Okay, just checking. Yeah.
It's all about the hand
listen,
feel.
All right.
After, we talk about, the evenings of VOA, some people know.
Late night with Mike.
It's the one that I'm specifically talking about on their website would be the Tech Folio Second Edition, and it would be under their I believe it's gear cases section. And the reason I say that is because it is kind of like this style, this one, where it's vertical, but it opens up in the middle, and it has all kinds of pockets, obviously, for gear and tech. What I liked about it is that there's a pocket in there that looks like it's specifically made for a shotgun microphone along the top. And there are obviously for your mouse, for your cables,
Mike
for your
Hero,
power supply.
Mike Hero.
And then there's a padded pocket on the other side that would slide a Mic Hero in it perfectly and your laptop. All into one little case, and it's super durable. It's padded neoprene on the inside. It's all ripstop. And I was like, this thing would be really, really perfect for like the super fancy person who has a very expensive travel setup. Like, because obviously everybody who's watching this has that. And, but I was like,
Is he calling me out? Is that what he's doing right
now?
now? Is he calling me out?
Well, I mean, yeah. So anyway, it's sfbags.com. I can show you the link that I found it on, but they do it in that wax canvas and leather. They do it in what they call ballistic nylon, which is basically like an indestructible woven nylon thing.
Ballistic
And,
nylon.
I'm gonna go ballistic nylon.
Oh
on you,
yeah,
dude. I'm going ballistic.
You can get it with like you can add on D-rings. They make a specific strap. If you turn it to the side, it's got a carry handle. It's very nice.
D-rings, SS bag. I'm confused about everything going on here.
We will be asking the questions, all right? Anyway,
Speechless.
other things that I was looking at were, and now Jim just totally threw me off. I forgot what I was going to say.
You know what?
Oh.
Just take a little time for yourself and just think about it. Okay, hold on.
Second.
We'll be right back.
Terry can cook and
Back to Mike in
you
just a
can
moment.
too. His friends are his reason to bring
We're gonna keep
food to you.
the camera right on him for this one, though.
Chef
I remember what it was.
You back? See, it works.
Bringing dinner
It's
to
magic.
yours and mine.
It's magic. All right.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
You guys all know Georgia Tech Whittam, right?
Yes.
I've heard of him.
Yes, that's what everybody says. Yes, okay. If you ever went to his website and actually kind of like dug around in there, and you know he does all the tech and whatnot, but he's got a really cool little tool built into the website that I don't think a lot of people remember or realize, and I forgot about it, but it seemed like it was relevant because of some people that I know were being asked to do a pretty stringent noise floor check for some remote recording for a very high-end studio recently. And he has the thing as GTT Labs noise floor check.
Oh, right, I saw that.
On his resources page. And it is, you make a little account with his site.
It's great.
But it's awesome. It really is, because you don't have to go and kind of guesstimate or use some weird tool in your thing and wonder if you're doing it right or not. You can actually tell what your actual sound floor is, and there's no weird numbers to it. And it'll say, hey, your shit's fucked up, or hey, it's kind of iffy, or you're fucking good. And I thought that was a good resource for people, so I will post that link into the group when we're done here, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize it when their stuff is not right, and we all need to kind of make sure that's good to go, because at any given moment, somebody from some studio in LA could be like, you need to record, and I'm going to make you have to have a literally multi-$100,000 studio environment in your house right now. So yeah, that's what I got for this week.
Very cool. You don't want to talk about the headphones?
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, I was getting distracted by some jerk-off who was playing a song repeatedly.
Oh, we just went away from tying the record, by the way.
Yeah, I know. We have a long time to go. Bear Dynamic headphones, we talk about them all the time.
Do we?
They were going upwards of $230 at one point, but they're back down on sale for about $180. The Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro 80-ohm headphones. Those are the ones you want. And if you don't have something like that, if you're using some starter kit from some demo mill that you got, they're trash. These are really, really good.
Look at this, though, Mike.
You'll be surprised.
Groupon. Save $93 on the Groupon.
Oh,
It comes up
really?
$45, then you wait about 30 seconds. It comes up $50. You wait 10 more seconds. It says save $93.
What?
Get outta here.
$93 with the Groupon
Guess
on
what I'm
Amazon.
doing when we're done?
On Amazon.
Guess what I'm
okay?
doing?
Yeah, I might have to go cop them. I don't even need headphones.
Just can't pass up a good deal,
will
right,
not-
Terry?
Exactly.
Guys, you will not believe the amount of spit and clicks and disgusting bullshit you hear when you put these things on. I promise. It's horrifying. It's great.
It's horrifying.
Now, that's a selling point.
It's as horrifying
It
as...
is.
If Terry can cook it, you can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you.
Look at the disdain in Mike's face. right now.
Chef Briscoe Power.
He's seething.
Bringing dinner to yours and mine.
He's simmering. He's not boiling.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Oh. And Rebecca's surprised that we tied the record and she wasn't here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to leave it in the hands of our guest. The record is now tied at 6 for playing that song. I will leave it in Andy Roth's hands. If he says, Jim, cue the song at any point tonight. Yeah, Rebecca, I know. I'm shocked too. I'll play it. Mike, do not text him. Terry,
I'm not.
introduce him if you would, please.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Roth is an award-winning producer, casting director, and voice director with almost 3 decades in the entertainment business. He's cast commercials for hundreds of high-profile brands, and his TV and film work can be seen on Netflix, Amazon, Apple TV, Max, Crunchyroll, and many other places. Welcome to tonight's show, Andy Roth!
He's
What's
made
up,
it.
Andy? How are you? Let me hear.
Doing?
There you are. All right, Andy.
Hey,
so,
how you doing?
You heard the challenge, or you heard the stipulation for tonight's record-breaking possibility happening tonight. The fate of it all lies in your hands.
I'm gonna try and not go mad with power.
That's quite all right.
I'm gonna stay
try.
restrained for a little bit.
Try
I'll
all
try,
you want.
but
For a little
that's
bit.
a lot.
Try
Let's
as
see,
much
you're
as
giving me
you
a
can.
lot of authority here.
Yeah, it might be a little boring
He
if
is
you
asking a lot.
didn't go there, but whatever. We'll hang with you, buddy.
My Lord.
And I also want to say the earlier conversation, because I've been listening, there was no mention of Butch. Was Lucy's dog in I Love Lucy that was there for the first season and then just
Oh, man.
vanished.
Wow, that's a deep
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah, you're going
Yeah,
over
what
some
happened?
here.
What happened to Butch?
What
did happen
happened
to
to
Butch?
Butch?
I didn't even realize.
Hashtag what happened to Butch. We still do hashtags?
We can do hashtags, sure.
Yeah, they're hashtags a thing.
This little thing, pound sign. What happened? It used to be pound.
What's a pound
It
sign?
used to be pound. I used to work at WRKO, and we had this
getting
morning
old.
show and at WRKO in Boston. And there was a thing for the Wang Center, and this is back when pound was a thing, and it was like, or pound Wang on your phone. Yeah. Like, I don't want the tickets that bad, guys. I mean,
I
jeez.
don't even know what to do with that.
It was after
There used to
1-800
be-
crank it, by the way.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, I was gonna say,
It's
there's,
like
you know,
for battery
inappropriate or
people, but yeah.
racist or what?
there
Like, it
actually
was-
used to be phone numbers specifically for that.
Yeah.
That's
There
true.
still are.
That's,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Are
they're
they?
still.
Are they?
Well, there's
Are they
websites
still?
now. And
You know,
apps.
are there?
There's websites
Are there?
now.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
There's
I don't know
websites to
anything
order
about that.
tickets?
What are you talking about?
That's yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
Andy,
That is crazy.
thanks for joining us. We've been trying to schedule a time with you for a while. You're a very busy guy. And I'm glad you're not working this week because you could hang out with us, which is kind of cool.
Me too. I actually am working this week. I worked this morning and cut my day short to be here.
Oh,
wow.
So
wow.
I feel
Yeah.
special.
Do
yeah.
you have questions ready for him then? Oh, damn it. I wasn't prepared for this. All right, listen, guys.
Yeah, it was just more of an excuse to get out of work for a little bit.
If you guys have any questions you want to ask Andy, and I'm telling you, he's going to tell you the truth. He's one of the most truthful people in voiceover that I've ever met. Ask your questions, put it in the chat, and please put like a Q next to it or the word question, and let's get you guys up here and get some information. We fuck around a lot, we joke around a lot, but this guy is a plethora of knowledge, and you really should drain his brain a bit tonight.
I mean,
Thank
really. As I told you when I took your class in, I think it was Mavo, I believe that your class, you're like one of the top 3 people that I've ever experienced being in a class with. That
He
1
was-
hour that I spent with you. It's
He was hungover as fuck, and he was fangirling so hard. He's like, "This is so good.
I
so
spent-
good." I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I spent 2 hours in the drunk tank with Andy Roth in New York City back in August, was it, Andy? And I mean, just the stuff that he was spouting then was amazing.
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, but I think it was probably pretty good.
It was amazing. We do have a question for you, Andy.
amazing.
Katie wants to know, can you get Mike a record deal?
I'm not sure. I'd have to hear the song again.
You just tell me when.
Let's, let me see.
You just tell me.
I'm going to
cue
think
up-
about
cue
who
up
I
the-
know.
you
Yeah,
say cue up the song and I'll play it for you, man.
yeah. Cue up the song because I gotta hear it and think about
Too
who I
much
know.
power for one man to have. We have a new record.
You can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you. Chef Briscoe Power.
Open your eyes, Mike.
Bringing dinner to yours and mine.
He has no clue.
You forgot about that
You
sweet
know, I
profile
would-
pic.
I'm here. I know.
I would say if CBGBs was still a thing, I could probably try and get you a gig.
No.
But
We now have a new record of 7. Mark the date, April 16th, 2026. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Settle for the stone pony down at the shore.
All right, Andy, another very serious voiceover question for you.
Yeah.
What's the whiskey of the month for Briscoe and Andy? This is a 2-person question, I guess.
Terry, you want to take this
Sure.
first, or
So at my liquor store, they were sampling something over the weekend. It was a local brand called Oversea, and it was single malt American whiskey, and it was amazing.
really?
Amazing.
Amazing grains, how sweet the liquid.
For me, I'm looking at my little shelf here, which is not so little. I would say a couple. If we're going American whiskey, I would say Leopold Brothers from Colorado has a single malt that's pretty spectacular. And I actually tried the other day, and I'm a big fan, an Armenian whiskey called Highland, Hyeland, and they age it in their casks. Now, Armenians are famous for brandy. I'm not a brandy guy, but Armenian brandy is spectacular as just a general statement. And there's a little bit of that flavor in it. It's fruitier and very full-bodied. I think more fruit than probably any other whiskey I've ever had. But it's an Armenian whiskey called Highland, Hyeland.
I could imagine
Endorsed
you
by
get like
Brad.
an apricot, orangey taste in that, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of what they call it stone fruit, which I think is a dumb.
A lot of earthy
descriptor
tannins.
because- Yeah.
That is a very bad description.
Yeah, stone fruit, anything with a pit in it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. But it's really good. It's really, really, really good.
Okay.
So, if you
What was
get to
that?
see it,
Sidebar: what was that one that we had in LA that you had met the people that were making
Fiddler.
Fiddler?
Yeah,
oh,
Fid-
great.
Fid- yeah.
Fiddler's good.
Fiddler was really, really good. I was really
Yeah.
pleasantly surprised. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I had all of it. Yeah, I think
I heard
you may
this-
you may not be able to find it now. I think I went through. You're gonna have to wait a couple years.
I heard that when it's free, it's not on the house. It's actually on the roof.
No.
Yeah, let's play the song again.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Your wish is my command.
Terry can cook and you can too. His friends are his reason to bring food to you.
Okay.
Oh my God! I'm just gonna kill it. This we'll call it 7.5.
We got to get through these questions, man.
All right.
I want to have a show.
All right, Katie doesn't want to
All
take
right.
credit for the record-breaking. Yeah, all right, Katie. All right.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Rebecca's gonna be
God.
All right, Tabs. What are CDs actually looking for in a callback?
Well, that's a good question, and I don't think I've ever been asked that. There are kind of two kinds of callbacks, though. Surprisingly, in all this time, I don't think I've ever been asked that. There are kind of two, I would say, two categories of callbacks. One is a redirect. If you auditioned at home and submitted it, one would be a redirect, in which case we'll give you a list and we want another read. The other would be a directed callback in person, on Zoom, or some other platform. That's a different thing. When I'm doing a directed callback, that's honestly more about how we're going to work together, how we're going to communicate. When I ask something, because this business, it's not, there's like a queen bee in an office with a checkbook somewhere that many of us will never talk to, and the rest of us are all just workers trying to make sure the hive is ready and full of honey before it rains. The process has to be fast. It has to be super efficient. We have to connect with each other. And so a lot of that, the directed callback would be how we're going to work together. If you understand what I'm asking for, just do it however you understand it. If you don't, ask me for clarity. I've had a lot of people that are afraid to ask me for clarity on it. They feel like if they ask me a question, I need to know. It's faster to ask me a question. It's efficient. It's really about that. It's about our vibe. And we don't have to be best friends or anything like that. I've got enough drinking buddies. Many of them are in this room right now.
Enough with Bill, anyhow.
There you go. That's appropriate. I don't need us to be best friends. I just need to know when we're in the room, it's going to be efficient. That's really what I look for, is our process together. I would say it's really more about that if it's a directed callback.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I
Carol
hope
just
that
joining
answered the
us,
question.
and Carol, you're very lucky. You heard the record-breaking 7 and the record-breaking 8, because this came in a little bit ago, so I just wanted to wait for that. Steph wants to know thoughts on the new film with Val Kilmer.
It's not Val Kilmer. It's Val Kilmer's image. I think Karen Gilfrey actually described it really well. It's not Val Kilmer. It's a body that looks like Val Kilmer. It's the shape of Val Kilmer, maybe
Oh, I know that
a
feeling.
few of
I
his
get that a lot.
mannerisms.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more Tom Cruise, actually, for you.
Thanks, man.
But,
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, but you get how many
I mean, I
times
am
can
in my
you wear that
boxer
a
shorts
day?
right now, so that's
You
kind
know,
of...
he's the one who has to. He's the one who has
That's
to
right.
suck up to you, not the other way around. You know?
Dun, 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 dun.
Shut up.
And
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right.
that's an 8.43, I guess. No, but my thoughts on it. It's not Val Kilmer. It would be the same if it was in, like I will give Karen Gilfrey full credit for making a video and commenting on this, and she's absolutely right. It something that looks like him, but it could be Tom Cruise, it could be Brad Pitt, it could be anything. But it's the same performance, same computer. It's not what made Val Kilmer famous was his choices, was his personality, was how he manifested with other people, was his
Absolutely.
his notorious attitude and behavior on set. So that's my feeling. I think, it's going to be absolutely no different than looking at any other AI thing. Yeah.
Terry, would you ask this question? But I'd like you to ask it in the voice of my sister Rosebud from Topaz and Stillman, because it's from our Katie Joestar.
What is a common misconception voice actors have about casting directors? Love you, Andy.
Oh, that was spot on, dude. Spot on. You get a ding for that if I could find the damn thing. There it is. Very good.
I think the big thing is people feel they need to come into an audition to prove themselves. If we've sent you an audition, we've already decided you're right for it. We don't know if you will do the job, but we know that you can. When I'm casting something, because I actually have the luxury to direct a lot of what I cast, so I am making a decision. And sometimes it's really hard because what I struggle over is which of these great people that can do the job do I pick? I don't remember ever struggling over a time of which of these horrible people do I have to settle for. If you're there, you're right for it. And people are thinking positively about you. Plus, a lot of us, and I've actually recently been discovering how many of us we keep folders of past auditions. Sometimes people will submit an audition for me, and the audition itself is not exactly right for the project, but I remember a past audition that this same person did of something similar, and I will actually submit that past audition to the mothership rather than this.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have, I'm part of a big group of casting directors, and we talk a lot about new people we've met, and we share ideas. And also, one of the things that we talk about sometimes is every once in a while I'll get a notice that somebody is like 2 hours short on their insurance. And often I'll be working on a show. I'll be like, you know what? I have some incidentals. I can throw somebody a 2-hour session.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah, I think people come in. They feel they have to prove their technique. They have to, if they've learned something in a class that's not quite working for them and they feel like they have to make it work, you don't. Go in, be you. If you're there, somebody wants you there. You don't have to prove anything. And we do, the other thing, and this is really kind of a peeve of mine, which who knows, maybe I'll get pushback on it from other people, but I've seen people that teach this in class. Yeah, I'm not going to apologize for anything I say here, but I'm not going to make that promise yet. Who knows what's going to come out over the course of this?
Play it again, Jim.
But
I said fuck you.
but I've heard a lot of
little
casting. I've heard a lot of casting directors say don't make the obvious choice in classes, but I've never actually met one that wants that. We do a lot of work to make the choice obvious, and people assume that if it's obvious to you, it's not going to be different. I need your unique version of the same. And I've been very clear. I could send the same audition to everybody in this room, and you'll all make basically the same choices because they're obvious. But who you are when you're executing it, that's what's going to be different. Terry is just different than Mike, who's just different than Jim, and even with the same choices, I'm getting your unique version of the same. I also think that people feel, this is probably more than you bargained for with this question, that people feel like they need to keep me entertained. You don't. If I'm bored sometimes, I mean, not every session I cast is the most dynamic. Not everything is entertaining to me. It's the freaking job. And if my client is happy, who cares if I'm bored? If my client picks somebody from a session that bored me, then it's fine. Then it's perfectly good. Nobody has to keep me entertained. You have to execute fully your version of what you feel is right. And that's pretty much it. You know?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
About
go ahead.
you've been in this industry for a very long time, and you've seen all the trends change and change back, and something new come. So the amount of the quality of the acting that we have in this current time after the influx of everyone into the industry during the pandemic, meaning us, like what level would you say is it a higher level or lower level, about the same? What would you say?
I would honestly say it's about the same, but because when I used to cast in person, which I still do sometimes, but when you're casting in person, you have 30 slots in a day. You could see 30 people, right? When you're sending out a casting for people to do at home, you could hear 500 people. So I'm seeing more of everything. So people that would come in, some people would come in and be totally confident. It's a great experience. Some people would come in and they'd be really nervous and you have to work. But now instead of seeing 5 nervous people and 10 confident people, I'm seeing 500 nervous people and, 500 confident people. And so since you focus on things that are going to take a little more work or that are questionable a little differently, you notice the nervous ones. But I would say as far as the caliber, a lot of it is the same people, to be honest. And a lot of them are represented by the same people, the same agents with the same standards. Booth quality has obviously changed a lot.
Right.
True.
Yeah, but humans are humans, and humans haven't changed that much.
Good point.
I've changed, Andy.
Mike, I mean, well, I said that much. I mean, if it wasn't for Mike, I'd say not at all. But
There you go.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. The metamorphosis is
it's incredible. It's like it's
He's
a whole
like a
Kafka-esque-
butterfly.
We actually have
like a big,
Yeah,
the biggest, ugliest butterfly you ever saw.
You should have seen him before.
He's more like a bad
No
moth.
such
Is what
thing.
he is. He's like an ugly moth. So.
all butterflies are beautiful.
Steph has a question for you, Mike. I know most of us have seen this. Most of us have submitted for this. How do you think Disney is going to process the tens of thousands of millions of gazillions of auditions they just got?
I don't know. I don't work for Disney. I would say I love them, but as cheaply as possible.
I'm thinking
That's-
I think an AI might
That
sort through
sounds like
the
AI.
bad audio.
if
That's
I'm
the
not.
case, is AI also learning at the same time?
I don't know. I think it is. I mean, but AI learning, that's not like a new thing. I mean, there's a lot of programs out there that have learned your preferences, a lot of websites that have learned your preferences.
Sure.
Right,
So, I mean, the
Pornhub.com
learning...
sends me emails all the time. I mean, what?
I'm sorry, what site? What is that? Is that...
Corncob.net.
Oh, CoinCob.
Yeah,
they're
corn
good.
cob. Yeah,
I
it's all
like
different
their...
ways to cook corn.
I like their work.
Thought that might have been a
Yeah.
euphemism for something else.
Corn cob.
Got to go pop the corn.
Yeah, corncob.com.
Cornstars.cc.
I honestly, I have no idea. I could take a guess, but it wouldn't be any more of an educated guess than anything anybody else can do in this room. They will. They're obviously prepared for it. They were prepared for it before they even put it out there. So they're Disney. They know what they're doing.
I think this might be a follow-up question from Tab's first question of what do you look for a callback? This is a yes or no question, I guess.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
It was
It was because you said you'd never been asked that question before.
He knows what's up. All right, Mike, if you would, Steph has a lot of great
Sure.
questions coming up next.
Steph asks, as a CD, what is your pet peeve when it comes to the description of roles from clients?
Okay. It's so weird because when I'm working on a TV, they usually just give me the show and they're like, you figure it out. Commercially, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's listening to this, so I should be careful what I say. But I hate, I hate when people try to act. Like when they're writing a disc, and they clearly took an acting class, and they're like, yeah, and they're like, okay, so this is somebody who grew up in a difficult environment, but they're past it now. Like they've got, and they're getting their life together, and they have a great sense of humor, but they can feel really awkward at times. And the script is like, the world has germs. You have Purell. And they give me this like 6-page. I'm like, okay, I get it. You took an acting class. You're like, actors like to know everything. And I'm like, well, now you've just caused problems. This person can't do that. So, their parents are from Boston, but they grew up in the San Francisco area. But at an early age, they went to college in Buffalo. And I'm like, this is like 6 different accents, none of which...
I always had a love for Minnesota.
There's the most specific things that they ask for you. Like, this person grew up 15 minutes outside of Beijing.
Yeah.
Their mother spoke patois, but was not Jamaican.
That's right. Yeah. They love cats, but they'll choose a dog usually.
Okay,
And it's like...
Follow up with Steph.
Yeah, that one... okay.
Do you
Sorry.
encourage
Steph is
talent
on
to
it.
do a spec read and then throw them out and do a fun one? Since we're talking about spec reads and descriptions.
Are we talking about submissions or...
Let's
or
say
are you
yes.
talking about
I'm
remote
good. Yeah, she's
submissions?
talking about submissions.
Yeah.
She don't do nothing for free. I mean, she's not.
Yeah.
She's not just having fun throwing out specs and throwing them away. Katie might.
Okay, it's a
It
tricky
sounds like
question.
something Katie would have fun with.
But to be honest, I don't need to be entertained. B, in the casting process, there's this thing that people say, and it's another thing people say that I really don't like. Casting directors don't know what they want. You have to show them what they want. I've been doing this now for 32 years. I have never, ever not known what I want.
You start when you were
Ever.
36.
Not once. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm 60. I'm 60.
told the
60.
kids that,
Yeah,
so,
whatever. 68 years old right now. No, I've been doing this for 30 years. There has never been an audition I put out that I didn't know what I wanted. And if I'm sending it to you, I want you. Now, some scripts, sometimes in this business, people want a universal answer to a specific question. Certain auditions, and this is a very specific thing, certain auditions, certain scripts will give you more leeway. Even the fun one needs to be reasonable. It can't be to entertain me. It can't be so you can have a blast with it. It can't be so you can show me what your range is. I'm not thinking about anything other than getting this spot cast. And if you give me that, I will assume you're a great actor and I will keep you in my psyche. If you're giving me something way off the beam, that's not going to entertain me. It's like if you go to a restaurant and you order a pasta with red sauce and they bring you calamari because they think it's fun, it's not going to entertain you. It's not going to be what you want.
It's not going to satisfy you.
Yeah, and you're going to remember that restaurant just didn't bring you they're doing whatever the hell they want to do. So as far as the fun read, don't stretch it more than you think somebody is reasonably going to want unless we've asked you.
Fair enough.
And different spots will give you different leeway. If it's the world has germs, you have Purell. There's you'll have range in there, but there's a limited amount. If it's, hi, I'm a maple leaf, and I've been hanging out on your car windshield, and I mean to talk, well, there may be more range in that. So I would say take it on the needs of the copy and what you reasonably think somebody is going to want. Because fun is only if I think it's fun.
Fair enough.
You know, otherwise it's a pain in the ass thing that I now have to listen to.
We interrupt our
give us-
regularly scheduled program
can't
for
wait.
a word from our sponsor, if you don't mind 1 second. Andy Roth, by the way, is going to be doing a workshop with us in July. There is only one participant ticket left. Mike, don't fret. I got you covered already.
It's okay.
There is one participant ticket left. As you know, we keep our prices as low as we possibly can. Also coming up a couple days after that, on July 16th, we have the owner-agent of Tada in Canada, Tanya Buchanan. So if you're looking to, Tanya Buchanan, if you're looking to become an international voice actor, you might want to get on her radar. But sign up for Andy's class. Even if the participant tickets are gone, you can learn a lot just from watching, and you're proving it by being here tonight. So
Sometimes
do you
more.
know what- Do you know what?
Sometimes more. Yeah.
Do you know what has 3 participant tickets left?
What,
Where
Mike?
you can also see Andy Roth.
Would that be get out of your booth?
Get out of your booth.
No,
There are
no
3
way.
tickets left. 3.
3 people.
It is April. We've got 3 tickets left. If you are planning on coming to get out of your booth, it would behoove you.
Well, he just
to purchase
hijacked
them
the show,
sooner.
didn't he?
Yeah, I did. I am hijacking it for not my own gain because I don't make any money. So it's very true. It's
Story of my life.
true. It's painfully true.
And there's also karaoke, and rumor has it Mike will be singing.
Terry can good again. You can too. His friends are his
I will bring the soundtrack. I will bring the instrumental with me.
I'm fucking singing that.
You know what?
To get you drunk enough.
We should have a
You know what,
competition.
though?
We should have a,
I would love nothing more than for there to be a karaoke version of that.
That's what I'm saying. We need to make it a karaoke version and have a competition.
I have the instrumental, and we have the technology to put words on a screen.
Yeah.
We have
I think,
the technology.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a charity drive up at this thing. The people to donate for me to sing that fucking song. So at least something good could come out of it, other than my own personal debasement.
But that's enough. But that's
You're gonna
enough
be in
for
the
us, Mike.
basement? You can come upstairs. You're not gonna stay in the basement, Mike.
Yeah.
It's a serious.
I'll be in the
All right, so
basement
let me ask a real question, bro. So
okay.
Yeah.
the dreaded, very short audition. Do you have any advice for us to like? It's one line, like, "Hi, I'm Andy." Like, how many ways can you fucking do that?
Well, again, yeah. Again, kind of universal answer to a specific question. But there are attitudes. I mean, there's not much probably you can do with a rhythm. I mean, again, I'm speaking in general terms. The answer, the answer to almost every question you can ask in this industry is, I don't know, or it depends. Right. So, you know, understand that anything that I say, I'm answering the version of your question that is in my head. I'm answering a very specific version that I'm thinking of that might be very different than what's in your head asking it or somebody else's. But there are ways to, you know, there's a thing I do with physicality, like the way you talk when your palms are up. Hey, hey, I'm Andy Roth is very different than, hey, I'm Andy Roth, and hey, I'm Andy Roth. Something simple as a slight physicality, it may not change the rhythm, but it doesn't necessarily have to. It does bring out a different attitude. But also do take in, even if it's something that doesn't even offer that much range, if you say it more than once, it's going to be different. You know, it's just going to be different. You are a different person the second time you say the same thing. And the biggest bit of advice I can give you is, if you haven't had a problem that you know of, you haven't had a problem. People do this and then they assume there's not enough range in it, and then they assume that's wrong. If there's not a ton of range in it, sometimes that's not wrong. You know, you've done everything that you can do based on the evidence you have. And you just got to know it's right, and you got to know you got to send it. And there's so many things that can get in the way of somebody having a job. You're not auditioning for a job. you're auditioning for a relationship, either establishing a relationship or furthering a relationship that you already have. Does that make sense?
Or severing.
So
Absolutely.
or sometimes severing a
yeah.
relationship. Yeah, no, there's very little you can do in an audition, I think, to really sever a relationship. But there's a lot of things you can do when you're drunk
I
with
know a
somebody
few
at
ways.
a conference to do it.
Yes, yeah.
But
That's where I build my best
yeah,
relationships.
but yeah. So, but I will say, the biggest problem with worrying about that is that if you end up not booking the job, you're going to assume it's because of that,
Right.
and you're probably wrong.
You're most likely wrong.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't booked me, and
So-
he loves the fuck out of me, so that's fine.
That's true. But actually, I think both of those things are true.
We've got about 10
But
minutes.
I've even requested you. I even requested
know.
you, and it didn't turn
I
out to
do.
be a job.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's because I suck at this, Andy, and it's okay. I'm still working on it.
Finally, he gets it.
Well,
Finally, he gets it. It
consider
only
that
took 3.5
yeah,
years,
yeah.
Mike.
Consider that my ad to the charity bin.
You know, we're done.
Yeah,
The show's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
TMI has now fulfilled its destiny.
No, that is not
In all
that is not
seriousness,
true.
though,
That is not
Andy,
true of anybody.
We,
in this
we have
room.
about 10 minutes left or so. I
Okay.
want to be respectful of your time. We have a few questions.
It's
here
too
that
late.
I do want to roll through here. We got about 5 or 6 questions
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
real questions here. Andrew wants to know, when someone is really close but not quite right, what is usually holding them back?
Absolutely nothing. If so, you kind of answered your own question. If somebody is really close but not quite right, it's because you're not quite right. But my friend Rachel Slocky, who worked at, she's a great casting director. I think has gone off on her own maybe, but she calls her folder Strong But Wrong. And I love it because I also kept this folder, and a lot of my colleagues do the same. It's a folder of people that were great, that are great actors that you really want to work with, but show comes first, and sometimes it's just the slightest quirk. Sometimes you sound too much like somebody, sometimes not enough. Sometimes it just came down to somebody else's choice. There's nothing that is holding you back. And I also know I'm not the only casting director that does this. When I get a new project, sometimes the first thing I do before I even get to put out an audition is make a list of the people from the last project that were strong but wrong. Because sometimes strong but wrong. I really wanted to work with them. I really wanted to. So there's absolutely nothing that holds you back. I worked on a show called Too Hot to Handle Brazil. I cast season 1. I directed and cast season 2. Season 1, there was somebody I absolutely loved, and I was sure that they were going to book it. I even gave a little write-up about why I thought they were so right. The director made another choice, also a fantastic person that I probably would have used in another capacity, somebody I've worked with many times. But I know this person differently, and the director did it. The show did well, got a season 2. I thought the person they booked was great. But when season 2 was coming up, they did ask me to direct it, and because the director was not available. And I cast it, and I reached out to that person, and I said, can I submit you? They wouldn't let me say what the show was, because NDA. But I was allowed to say, it's very, very similar to Too Hot to Handle Brazil season 1. And I reached out, and I said,
good.
Yeah, that's right. Twice the fun. So I could say squared. It was squared. So I reached out, and they're like, yeah, what do you want me to read? I'm like, I don't. I want to resubmit your audition from last season. And they were like, but it didn't get me the job. I'm like, no, but there's different factors in place. And that same audition got them a lead.
Strong but
In
wrong.
season
but
2.
not wrong this time.
Yeah, strong but wrong. There's absolutely nothing holding you back. There's nothing you did wrong. And also, we don't let you know when you're doing a great job because that's just your job. You're just supposed to freaking do a great job. So, and we don't assume you're not doing awesome. We don't know how you're doing other places. So we're not going to call and tell you. But know that if we haven't called and told you did a bad job, then you did everything we expected.
No news is
so,
good news. Yep.
yeah, there's nothing holding you back except the universe dealt that hand of cards in that context, and that doesn't mean you're not in consideration for a billion other things. It happens. So please don't think anything is holding you back.
Strong but wrong. Quick question.
Yep.
How much do you curl,
Sounds
Story
man?
of Mike Cunningham.
I see you sitting back like this all night flexing for us. I mean, how much you curling these days there, Mr. Roth? No, don't be
I'll
sorry.
stop.
No, don't
I
stop.
don't. I don't.
This is natural.
I actually no. I have tried. I've tried the gym. I have tried the stretchy bands. I've tried everything. I do a MetaQuest. I do Supernatural on MetaQuest, and that's pretty much
I
all
watched
I
Supernatural on Hulu. All right.
It's
Tab has
different.
a question.
It's
How would you
different, but
tell
it's good.
talent to make sure they're staying grounded without going into the no energy?
If you're trying to be, grounded is a tricky term. It kind of came out of acting schools, and I never really got a definition as to what it meant. I know that it's the third prong in your electrical outlet. That's grounded. I know you've been bad and don't leave your room for a week. I know that that's grounded. But as far as grounded reads, and I know in animation, a grounded read tends to be something a little closer to where we are as opposed to like a SpongeBob or something. But if you are trying to be low energy, then you are going into no energy.
Right.
That's honestly, and again, I don't know, or it depends. You're asking for a universal answer to a specific question. If you're working to not do what your instincts are telling you to do, then you're probably wrong. You've been asked to audition for a reason by somebody that knows more than you and knows that you are right for it. You know, we always know what we want, and we know that it's you. We don't know if you'll book it, but we know that you can. So if you're fighting your instincts, you're probably wrong. I get this a lot when I, ask people to be conversational, and people are like, yeah, so, the other day I tried these sneakers and they were the best sneakers ever. I'm like, come on, when was the last time you had a conversation like that? Like, the other day I tried these sneakers and they're the best sneakers ever. This is conversational. So yeah, if you're fighting your instincts, if you're working to be more low key than you think, that's not really grounded. Grounded means, also Tabs, are you talking commercial or are you talking character? If I can just get that clarification.
Tabs, text me because it'll take a while for it to go on the thing. So text me direct Tabs if you would. Okay?
Yeah, because
We'll find
again,
out about
I don't know where it depends, but always you're there because of who you are, and who you are is largely reliant on somebody else's belief in your instincts. So if you're fighting your instincts, you are not grounded. You're
She
not
said commercial.
real. You're not what we cast.
Say commercial, yeah.
Commercial. That's another thing. People feel that commercial rhythms are not conversational rhythms. I mean, they are, maybe, if it starts with introducing or announcing, there's, but people think the only time anybody ever sells anything is in the context of a commercial. Most of our conversations are about convincing somebody to do something,
Yep. 100%. Yep.
Yeah. So,
If
say,
every
let's
commercial
get
was me-
pizza. That's
Yeah,
trying
if
to
every
convince
commercial
somebody
was
to
me
do
trying to
something.
convince somebody to drink, I would probably be Mark Ryder by now.
You would be like, you'd be like
Speaking
Mel.
of
You'd be
which-
like Mel Blanc.
Derek has a question about a specific way of selling
Have a little
something.
bit.
How can I tell people to buy this brand of soap if I don't know what terrified me on my 7th birthday?
Yeah, that's a good question. Don't even think about
Curly.
that. Whoever, I'm a believer that it's a teacher's job to make your life easier. A teacher needs to give you tangible things that you can execute quickly. If somebody is teaching you, go back and think about puppies instead of Tampax or something like that, and you can't do it well fast, that's not your fault, and you're under no obligation to do that. Somebody is trying to teach you something that just does not work for you, and that's on them. That is not on you. Now, I may get a lot of, nobody's going to email me about it. Who cares? But, and if they do, I'm not going to answer it anyway. I love my fellow casting directors. I love my fellow teachers. But sometimes I experience things trying to do that. Technique should work for you. Tricks should work for you. If a way of thinking and something you're doing is not working for you, stop doing it. Now, how do you tell people to buy this brand of soap? This is not your responsibility. It is a writer's job to come up with something that convinces people to buy it. And it is a director's job to make sure that it turns out that way. All we need from you is your life. Do what you feel is right, and we are going to employ that. Again, you're a worker bee. You know, you are not the queen. People teach that so much hangs on you that does not. Do what you feel is right. Also, and it even goes beyond the production, the media buyers, it is their job to make sure that what you do lands in front of people who are looking to buy soap. You know,
True.
there's
Yeah,
so much
absolutely.
beyond you. Yeah, there
a
are
lot beyond
people
the
are,
actor.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot
yeah,
beyond the actor.
there is. You know, an actor is, like me, a cog in the machine, and we all have to mesh. So how do you tell people to buy the brand of soap? You say the frickin' words you're told to say as you, the way your instincts tell you to say it, and then you listen back, and if something jumps out as totally like, I was too fast, I was too slow, I know a better way to play that joke, then great, go back and do it again. But it's not your responsibility. I would say 99% of the time, when you're in an educational environment, because again, this kind of concern comes out of an educational environment, it doesn't come out of a work environment. When somebody is doing that, it is just their way of directing you to hit a particular word differently or a particular line differently for any of a billion different reasons, with, you know, and the way it's being said is meant to make you feel like you have to do it always.
Right.
You don't. You don't.
Andy Roth,
yeah.
I'm going to cut you off here. We're
Okay.
after time here. I want to be respectful of your time.
I'm sorry.
If you you talk all night, fine by me. If you want to talk all night with Andy, July 11th, there's a couple of tickets left. Actually, I think the participation ticket was just bought, but there are some auditor tickets. You will be able to participate in the Q&A. You can also go to Get Out of Your Booth at the end of June. There's a couple of tickets left for that. And Andy's doing a class, and I don't think I'm able to say the special thing that Andy's doing, but there's going to be something where you can really get to talk with Andy. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's gonna be cool.
Until Mike throws it out there. So, but yeah, that's about it. Andy, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you being a part of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna.
This was awesome.
We're going to close things up. You're more than welcome to hang out in the green room. We'll be right back in about a minute or so, and we'll talk.
Anything to say, Rebecca?
Actually, I want to say one thing to Andy. Andy, very bold in saying that you're not the queen when Rebecca's not here. I'm just throwing that out there right now. All right,
that's Rebecca Lee, right?
that's the one and only
Rebecca Lee.
Well,
Rebecca Lee.
I didn't mean Rebecca was not the queen.
Okay, because we all know that she is. So cool. All right, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. Thanks a lot for being a part of the madness we call TMI, the Microphone Insider. Check out all the workshops we have going on. I am going to be picking up a couple of passes for Dallas for One Voice coming up. So we're going to have our TMI scholarship. Every dime that is made on all of our workshops goes back to you guys in the form of supporting the show. In order to, it costs money to do this, believe it or not. We don't get paid, but the platform and all that, and to have all these things. And Christmas in July is coming back this year, by the way. Just so you guys know, we did over $22,000 worth of giveaways last July, and you know how much we love to break records here at TMI. So hopefully we're going to break that record, just like we shattered this one. You guys have a great night. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
I was almost out of here with a happy
See you, Mike.